Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to present our paper on Starbucks on Instagram, a multimodal analysis. The authors are Nur Ilya binti Muhammad Norbi, myself Muhammad Zakwan bin Sabri, and Ati bin Chalanan. Okay, introduction. Social media plays an important role in the world of digital marketing nowadays, in which social media marketers have tended to rely on using multimodal text in their online marketing and advertisement, which is the use of multiple modes, namely linguistic, visual, oral, gestural, and spatial. Okay, now for the literature review, okay, social media marketing, as stated by Lee 2019, is any media that is disseminated via social networking platform or channels, or the use of social media channels, technology, and software to produce, distribute, and trade services that are available to the stakeholder of an organization, as proposed by Tuten and Solomon year 2015. Okay, and then we have also for the multimodal text design by Jones and Hafner 2012. Multimodal texts are those that use several different means of meaning construction to Bessemer and Kress 2018, process of giving shape to the interests, aims, and intent of the writer, and also Bessemer and Kress, which while creating multimodal text, designers' preferences and audience characteristic may coexist. Next, we move on to the design principle of visual resources, which is image text interaction. Text and image work together to frame each other's meaning and produce as a contextual information for interpretation. Okay, this is also by Jones and Hafner. There are three ways to observe relationship between the picture and text, which is concurrency, complementarity, and divergence. Okay, and then we move on to the interaction and involvement, which is according to Kress and Van Lowen 2006, both interactive and representative participant can interact with visual. And then Ware 2012, design components work together to convey a message. Okay, and then related to that is where we have the appeals to emotion and visual arguments. Okay, according to Jones and Hafner 2012, appeal to viewers' emotions in a different way than words because they may provide readers with a visual arguments. Okay, in this case, we have the pathos or emotional appeal. It's one of the ways of persuasion identified by Aristotle, okay, mentioned by Elsbach and Kramer 2015, and it results from the use of words that effectively transmit a positive or negative meaning. Okay, this is the composition principle of information value, the semiotic landscape approach. So you have the center, given ideal margin, new ideal margin, given real meaning, new real margin. Okay. So we have left and right information value, which is according to Kress and Van Leeuwen 2016. Okay. Items on the left are the given information, whilst on the right are the new information. Now, according to top and bottom information value, okay, the bottom piece of an artifact serves an actual information. Okay, part for readers to learn more about the upper elements. So next you have a center and margin information values, in which middle element is the subject of the important information, whereas the other parts are minor details or secondary to the middle element. And then the problem statement that we have is, since millennials make up for the majority of the Instagram user, Statista 2019, it is very useful to research Starbucks Malaysia Instagram, which is my Starbucks social media marketing strategy in order to reach out to this client base. Method use, okay, we use the Jones and Hafner design guideline for visual resources, okay, which is the interaction between pictures and words, engagement and involvement, and use of visual and emotional appeals. Okay, in this Starbucks Instagram posting, we use as samples for the study of the multimodal text, in which the My Starbucks Instagram was chosen as the study sites, and certain posts photograph or pics as samples. Now, this procedure, the posting that largely consisted of photograph or images without text and did not fulfill the selection criteria were removed. Okay, validity and reliability. Overall, the result shows that several techniques were applied in the chosen samples to produce multimodal text for client engagement. So this is the results and discussion that we have. Okay, general characteristic. Many of the Starbucks Instagram posting are now used as objects for advertising, and multimodal text design is used for this. Example, we have four here. Happy 65th National Day, Selamat Hari Kebangsaan, Happy Adha, and Happy Father's Day. So instead of utilizing actual photograph of Starbucks cups and genuine setting, the collection of hashtag Starbucks Malaysia posts is shown in manner of colorful graphic design graphics. Okay, in variety of composition, including left and right, top and bottom, center and margin, pictures and text are aligned. Okay, and then depending on the size of the image and the amount of text. Okay, the design for multimodal text for Starbucks Malaysia, as you can see here, okay, the image text interaction in Selamat Hari Kebangsaan post in figure 3. The concept of the illustration is using a gigantic Malaysian flag to attract audiences' eyes, which is also we have the number 65 placed on the background. In this case, for this image, the image of mosque and the text of Selamat Hari Raya Aidil-Adha, whereas the mosque is a symbol for Muslim during Aidil-Adha. Okay, and the interaction and involvement, the art's wording, color, and alignment styles in the sample collection of Malaysian Starbucks. Okay, this is what we call as a pop art. Vivid and bright colors, great saturation, and the contrast of complementary colors. Style or language is formal. Okay, in formal context such as Selamat Hari Kebangsaan, Happy 65th National Day, Selamat Aidil-Adha, Hari Gawai, Tadau Keamatan does not use any possessive determiners. Because why? Because they may be read more comfortably by the readers. Okay, the colors. Dark green and red are the two primary hues used in Malaysian holiday posting. So in total there are 7 colors used to celebrate Malaysian holidays. Dark green, red, light green, pink, brown, light blue, and yellows. This one, the distribution of the colors in each post. Okay, this one, for this picture, so you have left and right, the hashtag Starbucks Malaysia post titled King's Birthday. The feature text and photograph in the left and right composition. Okay, cannot be read as the provided information being on the left and the new information being on the right. Okay, so this one, top and bottom. The composition for Selamat Hari Kebangsaan, Happy 65th National Day, Selamat Hari Aidil-Adha, and Selamat Hari Gawai or Tadau Keamatan may be found at the top and bottom of the post. Okay, so this include the name of the festivities in actual components that are true information or that are marked as genuine. Okay, now this one, center and margin. The designer choose to position the text next to the huge Starbucks hot cup in order to bring attention to it. Okay, and it appeals to emotion and visual argument. The designer persuades the audience to take part in festivities and to fortify the feeling of nationality. The soothing shades of pale green may imply tranquility, yet the playful typography and ornamental elements at hibiscus suggest joyful, more celebratory mood. Okay. Overall, the findings demonstrate that a variety of strategies were used in the selected samples to create multimodal text or client interaction. The key components, which are words, pictures, and symbols, presented in each post all serve to convey the same idea, which is main ideas conveyed by the text, and visual information so supported each other. And then the multimodal text of all Starbucks Instagram posts contain tactics for interacting and enticing audience with styles, colors, and alignment. Okay, and then it used to evoke emotion in readers by including objects, signals, and choice. Okay, it is a good idea to use this kind of marketing in this digital